What's up, guys? Welcome to the Night Look radio podcast. I got some good friends with me right here. I got Riz and Jess. Hey. If you guys want to start introducing yourselves.
My name's Rissa. I'm from Williamsport originally, which is like a few hours up north. And right now I'm at Hack to get my associates in business administration. I also love making content, and I'm a content creator on TikTok and Instagram, and I'm 25, unfortunately.
What kind of content do you post on your Instagram?
Fashion, beauty, lifestyle, motivation, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
And what about you, Jess?
I'm Jess. I'm originally from West Virginia, and I just moved to Hershey, Pennsylvania about a year ago now. I got into bartending. I recently graduated from West Virginia Wesleyan. I'm in international studies, political science, but for the meantime, I've really enjoyed making craft cocktails, so that's what I got into.
Stop, because I'm thinking about changing my major to political science.
Oh, okay. It's honestly, it's cool.
Really?
It's cool. Yeah.
I might do it.
I found a lot more joy from like international studies and history side of things rather than direct politics. But if you look at global politics, that was interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
What did you say you're studying again?
Business administration.
Business.
But I'm thinking about changing it.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Fun stuff. So what do you guys think about dating in our society? You think it's like a fun time? Do you think it's stressful? Do you think it's a waste of time with like situationships, or do you think it's...
Please don't even say that word. Situationships. Like, please don't say that.
Or do you think the situationships are like worth it?
I think that people are in this generation like want love so bad, but they're so afraid to commit. So we're just going as situationships, and all it does is like create more trauma for everybody involved. Like it's so stupid to me.
Absolutely.
I wish people would just be happy doing whatever they want to do, you know? If you want a situationship, go for it. If you want to date, go for it. But you have to find the right people and not, like, you have to be so clear about your boundaries. You have to know yourself, know your boundaries before even trying a relationship or a situationship. I feel like that's where everyone's going wrong, is like they aren't learning themselves.
For sure. I think personally that situationships are a waste of time.
They are.
Because if you want to be with that person, you should only want to be with that person, and there should be like no question about it. You know what I mean? Like if you are open to talking to other people, then you're not for me.
No.
If you don't want to be with me and only me, there's no situation about it. I am
and
not.
That's a boundary, and stick with it.
But
like,
people just want to avoid commitment. Like that's, in my opinion, that's what situationships come down to. It's like, I want to do all these things, all these relationship things, but like, I don't want the title. Like, we're not dating. It's like, all right, then like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, no. And then like, everybody got their phones now, so like, you never really know.
Yeah. Social media is like ruining relationships.
Yeah, dude, I saw this one shirt on TikTok Shop, and I was debating on getting it, and it literally says like, social media killed romance, and I think it genuinely did.
Yeah.
Because I would talk to my mom about like situationships, talking stages, and she was like, "So you guys just don't date anymore?" And
that
I'm
part.
like,
"Romance is dead." Where are the yearners?
No, exactly. And like sometimes I'll be talking to some guys, and they're like, "Oh, my favorite movie's The Notebook." Okay, treat me like
Where's
it.
the romance?
Build me a house.
They literally just say that.
No, literally, build me a house. So, and let's talk about it.
They literally say that to like look good on paper, and really, it's probably like a Marvel movie. No disrespect to Marvel. I love Marvel, but it's not The Notebook.
No, it's not The Notebook.
I saw something about that too, like how women have always grown up with these like Disney princess movies about like romance and how women should be treated, and then like men have always grown up with action,
Yeah.
And it kind of feeds into the role of what women expect and what men are giving to.
No, literally.
I'm scared. Make your man watch Disney princess movies.
Real. Honestly, they definitely need to. And like, did you guys ever watch the Barbie movies growing up?
Yeah.
Yes.
You know, like the one that's like the two princesses. I forget what it's called, but the one's in like a pink dress and the one's in a blue dress.
Are you
Princess
talking
and the
about Princess and the
Yes,
Pauper? I
yes,
love that.
That was
movie.
like one of my favorite ones growing up. Men need to watch that.
They do.
Men need to.
They
watch
won't.
that. They won't, but they need to.
There's also high comedy in those movies.
No, literally, Bibble.
The guy.
Yeah.
Is Bibble the one with the ponytail?
No, okay, no,
Who's the
this is
one?
like this is a totally different
Okay,
movie. Bibble's
whoops,
like the
okay,
little
whoopsies.
The mermaid one.
yeah, he's like the little like blue.
Wait, now we're talking about the mermaid one.
He
Yes.
looks like a little puffball.
Wait a
Yeah.
minute.
Like pink spots.
Yeah,
But like,
Now we're
do you
talking
know
about
like
Bibble.
the older guy with like the
I know
like
exactly
gray
what you're
hair
talking
and he's
about.
always
That one,
yelling?
like mining
He is, but
in the little.
he's in the castle.
Oh,
And he's
Rapunzel, I
always
think.
yelling
The
at
Rapunzel
it's Rapunzel.
one?
He's always yelling at everybody.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like he's really rude.
yeah.
Like he was ahead of his time, I think, kind of.
Okay, so
Just the
now,
cricket song.
like, speaking of like situationships and all this and that, what would you give to like younger women going into their 20s, like some advice about being in relationships or just like advice being in your 20s?
I would say find your own grind. Like focus on yourself first. That's especially what people need to do. Females need to do. Find what you enjoy and always have your own space to go back to. Like me personally, I messed up when I was in college I got into a relationship and I instantly like moved into his house, moved into his space, and I totally lost self-identity in that moment by not having myself surrounded by my own things, my own interests, doing my own things. Like I was pretty codependent. Now that was all based on childhood and everything. But finding your own space and keeping your identity.
I love
You know, honestly, that's my full advice to them.
Yeah. Like letting them know that they're like not out of time. Yeah. I think like in this generation, like you can go on social media and see people the exact same age as you doing way different things, and you can get really discouraged and be like, wow, like look what they're doing, look what I'm doing. Comparison is the theft of joy, and you'll get to where you're meant to go. Everybody's path is different.
Exactly. I agree with both of you guys. Like, honestly, being in your 20s is such like, I say like such like a magical time, honestly, because like genuinely you don't really know where your life is going until you get onto the path where you really want to go. Right. You know what I mean? Like once you find your passion, you shoot for the stars and you just keep going. But I, like you said, just try to find like your own person. Like you need to be your own person first before you go out.
Oh yeah.
Like, search and
100%.
And like you got time. Everybody got time.
Yeah.
Meet people too. Like, don't just lock in on the first one that spikes your interest. Like,
No.
Meet other people and get to know how other people work with, you know, themselves and how they act. And like, you can learn a bunch of different things from, I always say there's something to learn from any conversation. You know, weird ones, strange ones, awkward ones. There's always something to learn from any conversation. And that could be something that interests you, or that could be something that motivates you, you know?
Yeah. I agree. Like even with situations too, like it could be a good one, it could be a bad one, but like you always find like something in there that could be a lesson, and like you.
There's
learn from
always
that
something
lesson,
to teach
you keep
you.
pushing forward.
I think something else that I would give them for advice is to like in the realm of dating, to not like compromise yourself or what you want for a relationship, because I've seen that so often, even with myself in previous relationships. And someone from college, a classmate that I was talking to, she was saying that this boyfriend that she had said that he didn't like when she wore makeup. He likes natural women, and she stopped doing it. She stopped doing her makeup. And we were on the phone, and I was like, you can't compromise yourself and your beliefs and what you want out of life just to fulfill somebody else. Like, obviously, there's not a compatibility.
Yeah.
And you need to be true to yourself. So you need to kick his ass to the curb.
Exactly.
Which she did. So
Good. She should. Hold on.
Yeah. That's for you, Natalia.
I know, like genuinely, like I'm gonna look at the camera for this one. Don't change yourself for other people. You gotta be yourself, but like to be happy. You gotta make yourself happy before you make others happy. And if you want to make others happy, you're not going to unless you're happy with yourself.
Absolutely.
That part.
Where do you guys see yourself in 5 years?
Traveling. I want to travel. I want to experience life. You know, I seriously think that's where my satisfaction will come from. I want to learn cultures, diversities, terrain, music, food. I just want to experience it all. So in the next 5 years, I'm an international studies major. Like, I want to get out. I want to go.
I love that.
Yeah. See if I like traveling too, because I've done very little international travel. So.
Yeah.
But right now, that's my goal in 5 years at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
And for you?
I really struggle with this because I change my mind a lot. And it's one of the things I don't like about myself, but I'm also appreciative for it because I'm ever changing. But I would say in 5 years, I would love to be surrounded by people that uplift me, that support me, that understand me, and that don't want me to water myself down, because I've had that a lot. I don't know. I think I just want to be surrounded by good people and do things that I love, whatever that may be.
Okay. Yeah.
That's where I'm at.
That's a great goal.
Thank you.
Yes.
And what about you?
Me? Oh, I didn't think you guys were going to ask me that question.
You're on the hot spot.
I mean, like, I kind of see myself doing this now. I wasn't really expecting myself to be blessed with this opportunity at such a young age. So I kind of just want to, like, grow within this and see where it takes me.
Absolutely.
I don't know. I want to be, like, established. I want to be able to help, like, the people who helped me growing up and, like, just try to do all that kind of stuff. And, like, I don't know. I just like to be a helpful person.
Live life.
Yeah.
We're just vibing.
Just live life.
We're vibing through life.
We're just vibing.
Do you guys see a man in your future within, like, the next 5 years?
I'm gonna let you answer that first.
Or has it changed?
Why are you looking at me?
I'm gonna let you go first.
You know, if there's a good one that comes along, maybe. But I still feel like I'm so young. I don't know.
How old are
Maybe
you?
23.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm still getting to know people. I devote a lot of time to a relationship that I really shouldn't have. So in the meantime, you know, if one comes along that I have very high standards at this point in time. So if one comes along and he actually meets those standards, you know, maybe. But it's not something that I'm like banking on. It's not something I'm looking for, if that makes sense. I'd rather establish myself.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I agree with that.
Like she said, if one comes along, it's not something that I want to focus on. I think I want to focus on myself, my own goals, my education. Not to sound like stuck up. Because it's not that I'm against it. It's just that, again, like going back to this generation of dating, so many people just want to play games and waste time. And like, I don't have time to waste time right now.
Yeah.
Like, that's where I'm at. So if one comes along and he is emotionally mature, and has it together, I'll consider it. That's where I'm at.
I just think the men our age need to mature
They do.
a lot.
Yeah.
And I mean, like, a lot.
You know when you go out to the club and a guy will hit on you and you're like, what did you just say?
No,
like,
literally.
What's your Snapchat?
Some of the things that they say is just like, what? Why would you ever? I don't know. I think that our generation especially is struggling because one thing that like podcasts are striving off of, or like YouTube interviews, is because COVID, I feel like really our generation is so fond of watching human interactions because for several years we didn't fully get human interactions. And I think that it's prevalent when you go out and you meet like men our age, boys our age, they don't know how to communicate.
They don't have no social skills.
There's nothing like, there's no substance.
No substance.
Like, how am I just going to be interested in that right off the bat? Or it's just like immediately, what's your phone number?
Yeah.
Like,
and
whoa.
I feel like all the men like have all same personality, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like no one really like sticks out because they all try to be like each other. They try to get like brand names. Like, in all honesty, I personally don't care about brand names. Like, you could literally pull up in Goodwill clothes and I would still love you for you.
thrifting.
Exactly.
Personality
So
matters.
Exactly. It's all about
so
the
fun.
personality. Like, I don't care what you wear. I don't care what
No.
kind of shoes you wear. I don't care what kind of car you drive. But like, there's all the guys now, like, they care about like, I don't know. And I kind of get it to an extent, but like at the same time, just be yourself.
It's all just like superficial.
Yeah.
Their personalities are superficial.
Or at least learn basic communication skills at this level.
They need to take calm
Chivalry
101.
needs to come back.
No, literally. It's
Yeah.
like that one, like the one TikTok sound, and it's like, what happened to hello? How are you doing?
What
Like,
happened to hello?
like that's exactly how I feel sometimes when guys come up and talk to me when I'm like out. Like, it's just like, do you what's going on here? Genuinely.
They genuinely think that like hanging out in their car or smoking or something is like a date. And it's like, all right,
Yeah.
like get out of my face because it's not a date.
Do you guys like older men or younger men?
I'm not gonna.
I'm finding
No
myself
comment.
like leaning towards older men at this point, but that's just me.
I mean, I've tried both, and they're all the same.
They're all the same.
It's just like the right
have to
one will
agree.
come, and
Yeah.
whenever that time is, it will be time.
Oh, but I love flirting. Like I
love
love
flirting
flirting with
too.
anyone. Like if you can have a good conversation, we're
Yeah.
going back and forth.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but like it
Yeah.
stops there. And
Yeah,
I'm like, all right,
most of the time.
bye.
Or like maybe you'll be a good friend.
no. I'm like Cinderella. Like when her slipper's off, like I've got to go.
I gotta go.
Like,
It's
after
midnight.
that,
It's
yeah,
time to
we're
leave.
done.
I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin.
We're done.
Aw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna like completely switch up the topic.
Okay.
We're gonna start talking about music.
Ooh.
So who would you, if you had to choose, who would you choose? Kendrick or Drake?
At this point in time, Kendrick.
Okay. I agree.
Okay.
I also agree.
Okay, yeah. Like if we're saying like old Drake, I would say
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
But if like now,
But at this point in
Kendrick,
time,
yeah.
I'm so excited for Kendrick's Super Bowl halftime show.
Same.
Oh
I
my
am
God.
so excited. I've been watching this stuff, and now I have Apple Music. I don't know what
Mhm.
what you guys
I
use,
use
but
Spotify.
okay. But on Apple Music, there's a whole like side like interviews and playlists all building up for his halftime performance.
cool.
I'm so excited. I've been watching them, listening to them. I'm just excited. But
Speaking of halftime, like
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see what he does, but no one, in my opinion, will ever top the Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Eminem.
Yeah.
That was like the best halftime show
That
I've
was
seen in
crazy.
a while.
that was a good one. I love the J-Lo one
Mhm.
because my Hustlers is actually my favorite movie. So
Okay.
the J-Lo one, awesome. Shakira. I love my women, so.
Period.
But
Yeah.
I honestly think the whole Drake-Kendrick beef is a marketing ploy for both of them.
Oh, for sure.
I don't.
They're
really
definitely
fully
best
believe in
friends
any of
behind
it.
like the
Yeah.
scenes, but
Yeah.
like I think personally, I think they were fighting for the money aspect because none of them were really like dropping music. I mean, Drake was, but he wasn't getting a lot of recognition for it.
No.
So I think they were doing this because they needed the hype.
I did too.
They needed the hype, and Kendrick got it, and Drake just
When you think
didn't.
about like old school rap beef too, I feel like this was like our generation trying to do that.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, they
It
tried.
feels forced. It does. Like
yeah.
the whole lawsuit, like how Drake put out a lawsuit for defamation. You
there
know,
was a lawsuit.
He sued Kendrick's label for.
I did not know that.
Seriously, it's
I didn't know
so
that
it's all
either.
tacky to me.
Damn.
But
Okay.
not Like Us was awesome.
Yeah.
And also, it's so crazy that a diss track won a Grammy.
Dude, I know.
Yeah,
I
that's
saw like
insane.
memes about it, and they're like,
Yeah.
he's literally dancing on Drake's grave.
That was insane.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's my
I've always loved Kendrick Lamar.
yeah,
Like,
me too.
all of his music has been definitely like on repeat since I was like, I think in like 9th grade.
And I love both of them. I feel like they have different styles. You know,
Mhm.
I saw Drake live like this past summer. That was
Oh, how
awesome.
was it?
It was with the 21.
Oh,
It was in DC. It was amazing. Little Yachty
Okay.
opened with a DJ, and that was incredible because I was on the floor, so it was
That
insane.
sounds so fun.
It was cool. So like I've always been a Drake fan too, but right now, Kendrick's on top.
Oh, for sure. Out of his like new album, what is your guys' like favorite song?
GNX. My favorite song is Gloria.
Okay.
I think that one is just lyrical genius. The double entendres keep rolling the whole time, but
Mhm.
Luther's on top.
Luther's also very good.
Yeah.
Have you listened to his album?
No.
You should give it. You should give it.
Okay,
A,
you
you
should
should
give
give
it
it
a
a listen.
listen.
I love all music.
Cool.
Like I'll listen to like Frank Sinatra, Nat King Cole, and then like switch and
okay.
listen to like newer things. But I also love underground music, like
Mhm.
underground rap. So that's like
Ooh. Do I know any artists or no?
well, they're not like. So I love Ken Carson. He's not really like underground anymore. Though. Do you know who that
he's
is?
like Opium,
Ye-
right?
Yes, he's
I don't
under
know.
Playboy
That's just
Cardi's
what I
label.
thought.
I was actually gonna go see him over the summer,
Okay.
and literally like 2 days before, I was sick in the hospital with COVID. I was so mad,
Oh,
dude.
no.
I know.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you like Playboy
Yeah.
Cardi then?
I love him. I love Destroy Lonely.
Okay.
Yeah. I love all music except like country.
You don't like country
I like
music?
some country songs, but I'm not gonna
It's
listen to
getting
Post
back up
Malone.
there.
Look, okay.
Listen.
Speaking of country and the Grammys, let's talk about Beyonce winning Album of the Year against Chris Stapleton.
Oh, and Billy.
And Billy.
Yeah.
And Billy. I feel so bad
man.
for Billie Eilish, like
That's a tough
genuinely,
one.
because she deserved
She did.
anything, and she did not get a single thing.
That album was a masterpiece.
It was. Every single song was like, it
But-
made me like lift up in the air.
I hope that doesn't affect her at all, and I hope she doesn't think that means anything because
I don't think she would.
all of
does,
us
because,
still
like,
love every part of that album. you
Oh my
know?
gosh,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
I
I
would
haven't
definitely-
listened to Chris Stapleton's. Not gonna lie to you.
It's all right.
I would definitely feel some type of way if I was Billy though. Like
Oh my
Barbie
gosh, yeah.
was such a big movie, and she didn't get anything for that.
Nope.
Like that's
Nope.
so, yeah, that's so ridiculous.
I watched Barbie,
Mhm.
and I'm not gonna lie, I liked it. I thought it was a little cheesy, but I liked it. But like at the end, when it was like the grandma and like
I love
her, that made me bawl my
Literally.
eyes out like a little kid.
That's what they needed.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it like really opened up my eyes. I'm like, oh my gosh, like we're all women now. Like we are not like kids
Yeah.
anymore. Like we're growing up. Like it's crazy to think about.
We're the woman
Yeah, we are.
that we used to like
Looked-
envision
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
This is like off topic, but have you guys watched Sex and the City?
I have never watched it.
I've seen a
my
couple episodes here and
God.
there.
I could write a literal essay on Big and Carrie's whole dynamic. Like 1,000 pages. Not 1,000 pages, 1,000 words.
What's the one woman who like just sleeps around with all the guys? but doesn't-
Samantha.
Samantha. She is my role model to the day that I love her. She's iconic.
Okay, well, I need you guys to watch it because that's like the intro to womanhood. You have to watch Sex and the City.
Okay.
Right.
The show? I didn't
No,
even know it
forget
was a
the
show. I
movies.
just thought it was a movie.
The movies.
Really?
Yeah.
You never heard of Carrie Bradshaw?
Carrie
Reference?
Bradshaw, my queen.
Yeah.
Carrie
Isn't
Bradshaw?
Yeah, that was a show though.
No.
Yeah.
It's a show.
Yeah, she was
Is
a
it?
designer in New
Yeah.
York City. Yeah, I used
Yeah.
to fuck that shit up as a kid. That was my favorite show.
Okay, but now you need to watch Sex and the City.
Okay. I'll put it on my list.
Okay, thank you.
My to-do list.
We're gonna have to talk about it because I can go in.
Is it on like Hulu?
It's on Netflix and HBO, I think.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay. We definitely watch it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually don't watch a lot of TV like that.
Yeah, no, me either.
Like
I
everyone
honestly-
references TV shows, and
Mhm. I have the same 3 shows on repeat, and it's Friends, How I Met Your Mother, and Shameless.
sitcom.
We need to expand
Oh, Shameless
that.
is a good one. I have definitely seen Shameless.
I just watched Brooklyn Nine-Nine,
Okay,
and that's what we were watching in there. And I think it's so funny for
it
some
is
reason.
funny. I haven't watched it though.
So have you watched You? Because the last season is coming out in April.
I watched the first episode, and then I turned it off real quick. I'm not going to lie.
Whoa.
I'm not going to lie.
I watched
I'm
the
a
first
little
season. I
offended.
think first to second season.
Oh my god. I mean the recent one was, I mean, he's in like England. That was just a hot mess, but the first few seasons are really good. Yeah.
Really?
And Joe is
I'm sorry, what?
nothing.
What was I gonna say? Oh, okay. I'm gonna switch it up a little bit again.
Okay.
Have you guys been both to Sheetz and Wawa?
Yeah.
Have you, Jess?
I've been to Wawa, but
You've
I'm
been to
from West
Sheetz.
Virginia. I swear we did not have a Wawa out there.
Really?
Yeah, I'm so serious. And my mom, like, she loves Wawa.
Mm-hmm.
But
I don't blame
have
her.
to be a Sheetz. I've
You're
not
Sheetz girly.
experienced Wawa on the same level.
There was
This is so random, though. I love it.
There was this one time I was up at school, and this is like actually when this was the first day I moved into college, and this is like when I met like my best friends, and we're all still close. Like I'm going to see them on Sunday,
Okay.
but they're from Maryland, and they've only known Wawa. So I literally looked at them and I was like, "Y'all want to like go try some Sheetz?" And they tried it, and you should have seen their faces. It was like
Were they in love?
No,
They hated
No,
it.
they
yeah.
were like disgusted.
Probably traumatized.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
they were like, "This is not," and they'd never. I mean, they did get food there, but like not like. they
I
would if it
mean,
was
Wawa's good, but their chicken tenders are not as good as like Sheetz. They're just
I have
not.
to disagree on that.
What?
Yeah,
my God. Okay.
Girl, their ranch is good too, though. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it
The
is.
Wawa.
That's good. It is good.
They
They have like, you know what?
So good.
Wawa's mac and cheese is actually so good.
Dude, they put. This is gonna sound so gross, but they put ranch in it. I'm a ranch lover.
Who did that? You did that.
No, they have it like on their menu.
No, she did that.
No, I swear they have it. It's like ranch and like mac and cheese. I don't know. I wanted to try it because I love ranch and it was pretty good.
No.
I'm telling you, Sheetz would never do that. They'd make you
They
put that
know
ranch in
better.
yourself.
Yeah, they would. They would charge you extra for their ranch, actually. They'd be like 75 cents for this. Okay.
Which is ridiculous.
They just opened up a Wawa, like,
Yeah, they did.
where? Wasn't it in Enola?
It is in Enola. Me and my friend went at like 2 a.m. I felt like I was like in the Truman Show. It was just really weird.
Is it packed? Like, do people go there?
Yeah, I mean, like it wasn't like super packed, but there were people there. Yeah.
Okay. Where is your go-to, like, after like a night out? Where do you like get your DoorDash, or where do you get your food from? Like, what is your go-to? Like, I need food right now.
Nico's.
I was just about to say the same thing.
I love
Shout out
pizza
Nico's. We
stuff.
love you.
Shout out Nico's.
Pizza stuff.
I'm like, okay, I need a piece of pizza.
Dude,
Those are my people.
Yeah.
I love them.
there was one time I literally went there like 3 times in one night because I was just so
Fair.
hungry. Like, yeah, we went there before we went to the bar. We went there in the middle of the night and at the end. I was like, I'm getting myself some slices of pizza.
Wow.
But the last time
Leaves
I
the
threw
club,
the
goes
pizza
gets
up.
pizza, goes back to the club.
I threw the pizza up.
Oh, no.
It was really terrible. It was not fun.
Mm-mm.
I just couldn't
Was it
believe
just a regular pizza?
It was cheese. It was the alcohol. It wasn't the
Okay.
pizza. I was like, okay, that's not a
It
good
just
idea.
didn't mix well.
Nope.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
No.
Now I'm traumatized.
Turn.
And
Yeah,
like,
turn.
I feel like the best things happen outside of Nico's, honestly, because
I
like,
love when they
There's-
storm Nico's.
yeah. And like in the summer, there was this. I don't know how old she was. Genuinely, I think she might have been like our age, maybe a little bit older.
Mm-hmm.
But she was walking around with like, what are they called? Not a cane, a walker with like a like she dressed up like a grandma.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
I
And
saw
it-
her.
You did?
I have a video.
I have
yeah.
a picture. I have like a whole photo shoot with
Me
her.
too.
Like she was like a cool person,
Yeah.
and I'm kind of.
I think it was
upset
a
I don't
group of
remember her
friends. They
name.
dressed up as grandmas and they went into the club with walkers and wigs
Yeah.
and nightgowns,
That's so
sort of
funny.
things.
Yeah,
It was awesome.
I low-key
loved
want to
it.
do that for my birthday.
Did you see the Teletubbies? Like they were dressed up as giant inflatable Teletubbies
No.
out. This was over the past summer, but there's a whole group of friends just dressed up in those inflatable
Where?
Teletubby outfits.
Yeah.
Just walking down 2nd Street.
Dude.
It was awesome. I have a video of
I
that
miss
too.
everything.
Insert video clip. I got you. They were awesome. Some people were playing music in the street. They were dancing in their inflatable suits. Yeah, second Street can get lit. You know,
need to
on
bring
a
that
small
back.
scale, it can be fun.
I want to do like a night out. You know those things like when people like go out in like wigs, like they
Yeah.
like they have like different wigs. I want to go out with like a hot pink wig.
I think we
And,
should
like,
do it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Should do it.
fun. Like it's just like something. It's like
I'm gonna
stupid,
give, like,
but it's
fake
silly and
names.
it's fun and it's like I don't care.
Or like the stupid
Oh.
T-shirts.
Yes!
Everybody does a stupid T-shirt
Oh my gosh.
exchange. And
My one
everybody has to
friend-
wear that T-shirt out that night.
Yeah, my one
Mhm.
friend and her whole family did that like at the airport,
That
and
sounds
like she
so
had to wear
fun.
like the like hairy belly T-shirt
See?
like, at the airport.
See, imagine we're just gonna be out at the club.
I'm gonna
Oh,
give people like a
exactly.
fake name though.
I have a fake.
I've
name.
always wanted to. What is it?
It's Rebecca Smith. That's my go-to. Like if I feel uncomfortable in, I'm sorry if there's a Rebecca Smith out there. But,
There is. Shout out to you.
If I ever feel uncomfortable in the bar and they like ask me for my name or like information about, I literally tell my name is Rebecca Smith,
Okay.
and they fall for it every time. And then there was this one time I literally went to the bar like maybe a couple weekends later, and someone was saying Rebecca to me and like calling, and I just wasn't listening to them.
no. Did you try no first?
Did you try no first?
I'm really good at just saying no.
yeah, real,
Or if somebody
Yeah.
like comes too close, I'm like, can you give me some space, please?
Yeah.
real.
I don't know. I feel like try that first, always.
But I want to like fake an accent, like a British accent for the
would be
night.
hard.
I could do a, hold on.
Hello, love.
Hello, love.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. Like I just want to do that, but I feel like halfway
Night.
through the night I'll just be like
On
too drunk and
alcohol.
it'll just be like I'll forget it, and then I'm like, well, wait a minute, I'm like Sorry, that just happens sometimes.
So actually, I'm not British. I fooled you the whole time.
So actually, I left there and I came to the U.S. and I have a whole other accent.
I just know how to flip it on and off.
Just got adjusted real fast.
Yeah.
More of. I've seen servers do that when they're serving. They'll switch to like a Southern accent and they say that they'll get more tips from it. Going like Southern or putting their hair in pigtails.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
no, that is so true. Whenever I had like long hair, I would do like
Yeah.
2 like braids
Mm-hmm.
and say like y'all instead of like hey
Kind of say
guys.
Southern.
Yeah, instead of say like hey guys, what's up? I'm be like hey y'all, what's up? Like
Yeah.
can I get you something to drink? And like pigtails and glasses get you the money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
That's
see
so
it.
creepy to
It's-
me.
It is creepy.
And it's weird,
Yeah.
but like it's the truth. Like
Mhm.
hair theory for servers is real.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like there's sometimes I'll go in with a messy bun and I'll get more money than wearing my hair straight.
What?
Like yeah, like I'm talking about like not even brushing my hair and I'm running late for work and I just throw it up.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane. It gets crazy. And then the
Wow.
pigtail theory,
Yeah.
that's real.
That's a little
I know.
scary.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I know.
It's a little weird.
It is weird. It is definitely weird. I actually did that. Like I did a different hairstyle each day of work and I like tried to
Oh, you
like,
did.
Yeah.
And you saw like
Man.
Oh,
that's
there's a
smart.
tremendous like
I believe
difference. It's
it.
weird. It's odd.
With like the same amount of people in the bar,
well,
roughly.
yeah. This is when I was at a different job, so like it was always busy. But like,
Mm.
That's fascinating.
yeah, I would do slick backs and I would do like ponytails and pigtails and
Oh.
braids. Yeah, it's or like bubble braids. That's another one.
Oh yeah.
They love bubble braids.
Do they?
Mhm.
Because that one's kind of like a newer trend, I feel.
Mhm.
It is.
Do you like serving?
To an extent. I've been serving for like a while. I don't want to say the age because it was kind of I shouldn't have started when I
Oh.
should have.
Too late.
But I've been serving since I was like 15.
Okay.
So it's been a fat minute.
Okay.
I'm starting to fall out of it. It's just like when I started at a young age and like you can literally see the difference of the customers and like everybody's hospitality and like
Yeah.
manners. And the kids, oh my gosh, don't even get me started on the kids. When they are on their iPad and they do not pay attention to you, like this is my thing. You're out to dinner, take that iPad out of your kids' hands.
Yeah.
They need to know how to interact with people because the generation growing up is going to be so stupid. And I
Yeah.
mean it. Like
That's
they don't
exactly
No.
my like fear.
like they don't even know how to read and they're like
Correct.
11. It's sad. I literally sat there at the table one day. Well, I didn't sit. I probably should have because of how long it took this kid to actually read the menu. But his parents were like literally helping him sound out chicken fingers. And he had to have been like, he had to have been like 10.
That's a
That's
real issue. I've
scary.
heard about like teachers complaining that they're not able to read even after trying to teach them everything in schools nowadays. Social media.
Yeah.
or-
That's what I'm saying,
Phones, games and stuff.
They're definitely smart in other ways. Yeah, in techie ways, but like there's no common sense.
That's so scary though.
Yeah, like there's no common sense whatsoever, and it is scary. And like ChatGPT, that's
Dude.
gonna
That wrecked
Yeah.
Not
everything
even-
already.
This isn't even on topic, but my English professor, every time we have a class, he's going on and on about this.
yeah,
And this
it's
AI
bad.
shit.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, if you do that, I have examples. I'm going to know. You'll be kicked out of school. I'm like, okay, this is just really getting out of hand.
I'm not gonna lie, I used ChatGPT the whole time I was in school. I mean, they can't get me now.
I
'cause I'm out
tried
of it,
so
Yeah.
hard to avoid it. I tried. I was like, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
You can't
Boom.
even escape
Addicted.
it.
Yeah.
You can't, because
You
I don't even
couldn't.
use Google anymore because it's the first thing that pops up. So I
Yeah.
just go to ChatGPT.
It's
Yeah.
true.
Like it's gonna say the same thing as chat, so like why not just use ChatGPT? And like it's scary because it's like evolving so quick, and you don't know like
know.
when it's gonna like stop. I don't think it's ever gonna stop.
No,
and it terrifies.
It's
me.
not.
It terrifies me.
Right? It's just gonna.
It's gonna
keep
get worse.
enhancing,
Do
probably.
you guys know who Shane Dawson is?
Yes.
Do you guys watch his conspiracy theories?
I did when I was like really young, but he had a lot of controversy around him. So
So,
I kind of
yeah,
like stopped watching him a while ago.
yeah. I don't really know what happened.
I don't either.
honestly, but I did watch his like
Mhm.
recent one on like AI, and low key terrified the fuck out of me.
Really? I might have to
Yeah.
tap in.
Yeah, it's like an hour
Watch it.
long, but it's a good one. But it really like opens up your eyes and
I'll have to look into that.
That's scary.
it is It is interesting. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no clue. It's just our world is like literally changing, and it's so scary, like terrifying. The other day, my mom's looking at cars, right?
Okay.
She was like, "I want to get a Tesla." I said, "Girl, watch Leave the World
No.
Behind." Me and her literally watched it already, and she's like, "I still want to get one." I said,
No.
I was like, if you want me to actually be like okay with you driving, please don't, because first of all, she's a terrible driver. So
Oh.
she scares me. And I literally told her the other day that I have to pray every single time I get into the car when she's driving, because she actually
That's my sister.
She literally scares the living daylight out of me when she drives. And I love her to death. She's my best friend. So like I can tell her that.
Yeah.
But like she wanted to get a Tesla,
No.
and I told her, I was like, please do not.
I'm
like,
so sick of seeing them. I was just like on campus and I was like walking towards the bus. I was like, why are there so many Teslas in this parking lot?
those and Cybertrucks.
Dude, there was a TikTok video a while back and okay, so I'm trying to think like what it was. Basically the Tesla, the Cybertruck, it had like this system update thing. And she like it wouldn't let her out of the car. She
See,
said,
like, that's
she
what I'm
said it was
saying.
literally like 100 degrees inside the car and it would not open
Oh, I'm
because
terrified.
it wouldn't stop it. It wouldn't open until it was done like with the thing. I was like, that is so fucking scary.
Yeah. No, it's
I
like,
would like
really
have a
real.
panic attack.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
No. I'm never getting attacked. My mom's always like, oh, that Cybertruck is so, I'm like, that is so ugly.
Yeah.
They are so
It
ugly.
is ugly. It literally looks like a Lego,
It's
in my opinion.
it does.
Yeah,
it literally
it
does.
Ew.
Yeah. No Teslas.
No Teslas. Teslas can go bye-bye.
Bye.
I would be happy about it.
Yeah.
Is it like a turn on to you guys if your man has a nice car?
Not a Tesla.
Not a Tesla.
See, okay. This is not really, but like I don't like newer cars.
Okay.
So say like my man pulled up in like a 1977 shoebox Nova. Yeah. I'll be sitting in the passenger seat. But
Well, I'm
like
gonna pretend I know what that is.
it's a really nice car.
Okay, because I know nothing about cars.
But like if even today, like even if a man pulled up in like a 2005 Honda Accord, I wouldn't care.
Okay.
Or like cars don't really mean that much to me. I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah, like if my man lived in a box, I'd be sitting in that box with him. You know?
Aw,
That's right.
so cute.
But like, I don't know. Cars don't really mean that much. But like I
What
said,
about
shoebox Nova.
I mean, like, I think to some extent, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't say that to sound like superficial, but it's attractive. Like it
Yeah.
is attractive. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. Not the ones that are like vroom, vroom, like all down the street and they're
Just,
making all this
just
noise.
instinctively, if I
That
see a
shit
nice
is
car,
small
I'm
dick
like,
energy.
who's driving? Who's driving?
That is small dick energy and it's so annoying and it's so like nerve wracking. It's like you think that that's hot. It's really not at
Yeah.
all. I don't like that shit.
I feel you.
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah, no, I just naturally, oh, that's a nice car. Who's driving? Who's driving? I think it's cute.
Yeah.
I like it. I don't mind it.
I mean, I've been with a guy before who like had a brand new Mustang. And I'm
Oh,
talking
Mustangs,
like
though?
Wow.
brand new, like just got I don't know how he afforded it.
Was it stick or automatic?
It was stick.
Those drive so rough.
Uh-huh.
like-
yeah.
The whole
Yeah.
time in the back of that.
And actually, might have been automatic. I don't really remember, but I think it was stick. But anyways, it's like you get in, and then you feel like this is how I sit in the car all the time.
Mhm.
Like I have to have my leg propped. I don't know why, but like if the man has a nice car, you can't do that. You can't be yourself in it. And like
Yeah.
I have nails. I gotta be careful closing the door. What do you mean? Like I can't, because if you close it the wrong way, your nails will literally scratch their car, and then they will flip shit on you because you scratch their paint.
That's insane.
Yeah, I've seen some nasty stuff go down between some of my friends before.
That
Oh,
is
wow.
scary.
Yeah, like it's like
It's definitely not a deal breaker. You know?
for some men it is. If you mess with their car and you mess with it the wrong way, you're gone. Like see,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
they will act like
You're out.
They've never seen you before.
Do women have a comparison to that? Like, do we have a draw the line, like done, this is over if...
Don't touch my makeup or my
Makeup?
skincare. Because
Makeup,
that shit is
skincare?
expensive.
If if it has anything to do with my dog, like,
Your dog.
yeah, negatively,
Yeah.
see ya.
Or
See ya.
family.
I feel
Or
that way.
yeah,
but
like that is my
that's-
heart, that is my
feel like
love,
that's
that
all
is my
that.
soul.
Mhm.
I'm bringing you into like a very personal space with me. If you don't like it, see ya.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about my cat because they're like, I don't care. Anytime a man tells me he doesn't like cats, that's a red flag.
I don't
Like,
cats. Sorry.
She did say men, so you're
I
good.
know.
You're
did
fine.
say
my roommate has a cat. Her name is Figaro, and I love
Okay.
her. She's cool. I just could
Figaro.
never have my own cat.
That's fair. But like, cats are all about boundaries.
True.
So not
That
like
is
women,
true.
but men. When they're like, I hate cats. I'm like, oh, you hate boundaries. You hate respecting. When someone is like, don't fuck with me right now. Like, you hate that. Okay.
Yeah.
But if a man like came around like disrespecting my cat, you're done.
Fair.
You're gone.
Yeah, that's your baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like my Rocco. I love my Rocco. And if a man ever disrespected my dog,
He's
I don't care
gone.
what time of night it is, you're leaving. See
You're
ya.
gone. In a snowstorm?
Okay.
Be ready.
I would probably just have him sleep on the couch.
No. I would literally be like, you're done. Like, go on the porch.
Leave. See ya. You're gonna sleep outside in the tent
For the
tonight.
snow.
Yeah.
Outside in the car.
No, literally, you got heat in your car. Don't worry about it.
Jeez.
Even if you don't have heat,
We are
you gotta
strict
get out of
over
here. You have to be.
Yeah. Yeah, you definitely have to be because, like, if you don't, then they're just gonna walk right all over you, and I'm not letting that happen.
No.
Thank you.
Absolutely not.
No, thank you. Okay. Speaking of men, how do we feel about Kanye and his wife at the Grammys or girlfriend? Are they married? And his wife at the Grammys. How do we feel about that?
Yeah, I was. Oh my gosh, why did I see more complaints about Jaden Smith with the castle on his head? And then and that really got me thinking about this girl just showed up to the Grammys nude.
Yeah.
And there was more controversy about this guy wearing a castle, which
Yeah.
I personally I loved it. Like,
Yeah.
I know it's strange and abstract, but I was like, it's fashion. Like,
Yeah,
bring it on, you know. But nude, like, the thing about that is there was no controversy or like there's nothing unique or like conversation worthy about it because she looks like a Barbie doll. Like,
Yeah.
her body is perfectly built. She doesn't have stretch marks,
Mhm.
pubic hair.
Mhm.
You know, there's no fat roll, like nothing like worth talking about for like
No.
culture. So it
Yeah.
looks like a Barbie doll at the end of the day. I guess you could say like whatever to it, but I don't know. I thought that was super strange.
I also think it was super strange. What do you think?
Were like, I don't know, this might be wrong, but
Mhm.
were they like the first people to be like escorted out of the Grammys because of what they were wearing?
I don't think it was because of that. I think it was because of something different.
Mm.
I think they didn't get kicked out. I think they left
Okay.
on their own terms. Like,
Yeah.
they
Okay.
just came for that. And
I don't even think they were in the Grammys. I just think they,
just walked the
yeah,
carpet.
they just walked the
Oh
carpet.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't think anyone got actually kicked out.
Okay.
But
Did anybody see her face? Like, did you guys see the video where she was like uncomfortable with, like, she like kind of shook her head no to like wanting to take off her little fur coat.
But I also heard that she asked Kanye if he cared if she, like, I heard both sides.
What?
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't
think
know.
In general, it's just tasteless. It's classless. It's
Mhm.
just
Mm-hmm.
setting an example for the younger generation of women
Yeah.
and men.
Yeah.
He is that.
Yeah.
Oh, like, look, like, this is what
It's
your
like,
woman should do for you.
It's like she
humiliate
was,
yourself.
right?
Yeah.
An accessory,
Exactly.
which
to him.
is so scary.
It's not a good message.
It is not a good message at all. I don't know. Like, I don't think it was a good idea,
Mm-mm.
but it's Kanye.
And
He
then
can do whatever
Is
he
he
wants.
that
honestly.
mentally ill to
Yeah.
the point where he doesn't
Look.
even think that's
This
a
is-
problem in any
She
sort of way?
is about to go into a whole thing.
Yeah,
here
you
in
guys
a
might
minute.
think I'm a little crazy. When I'm
No.
doing
There we
this.
I don't.
But look, remember when he went missing?
Mm.
Okay. Remember when Kanye said, if I go missing and I come back, it's not me?
Yeah.
This is not Kanye.
No.
Kanye has done some outrageous shit in his life and he has said some crazy shit, but the things that he's been doing recently, like that's not Kanye. Like, yeah, he said some stuff before he went missing, and like
Yeah.
it was about like, I guess I don't want to say it because maybe I'll go missing.
Oh no.
Just kidding. The Illuminati, and like he was saying some stuff about that, and then he went missing, and then now he comes back and he looks like a Roblox character. Like, that's not Kanye.
No.
And I don't know, like Kanye is a man who fully believed in God. He believes in like all this, and like I don't know. I just truly don't think it's actually him. But I don't know. That just might be me.
No, I feel like you're right.
Like it's I don't know how to explain it. Like,
It's
he
just
doesn't even look like
different.
Kanye now, and he's
No.
like he's quiet.
Mm-hmm.
He's been too quiet, and Kanye is not quiet.
No.
He is not quiet.
Never
I don't
has
know.
been.
And I think this was like the first thing that really like popped out about Kanye since his like disappearance.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
No one
Yeah.
really talked about Kanye. No one until like he actually
Yeah.
came back and he looked like this.
Yeah.
And like no one really talked about him after that until this.
Right.
I don't know.
It's strange.
And I love Kanye. Don't get me wrong. I love his
do
music.
too.
I love
Absolutely.
Donda. I had that on
Yeah.
repeat. Oh, I don't know.
I loved
But-
Ye. Ye was my favorite, I think.
Yeah. Did you watch the documentary on him?
I don't think so.
It was on Netflix for like a good 2 weeks, and I watched it. It was really
A good 2 weeks.
No, yeah, it was. It was a good 2
No
weeks.
time.
No, it was. It was on there, and then it was off, and I don't know why they took it off. But
Oh.
like, you could definitely probably find it somewhere.
Yeah,
It's a really
probably.
good documentary. He
Okay,
has like
wow.
videos of him and his mom on there, and like everything about his past. And I think
Yeah.
because like back then, like I didn't really think he was the best of people, but then
Mhm.
after I watched that documentary, like it really opened up my eyes about who
Okay.
he was.
Okay.
Because like you never know what anyone's going
No.
through, you know. So who knows?
Okay.
Like someone could have like
Watch it.
their like wall up.
Yeah.
You never really know. You never know.
Might have to tune in.
You should tune in.
Look into
Might
that.
have to.
Good 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Crazy.
No, it was. I
Had 2 weeks to
swear.
watch. Now it's gone forever.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Gone with Kanye.
It was Kanye.
Maybe yeah.
He's here.
Gone with
He's
Kanye.
actually
Gone
here.
with the old Kanye.
He's here in spirit.
He is here. He's actually like gonna be a guest in about 2 minutes.
Yeah.
That'd be crazy if we had Kanye on here. DM. Let's DM his like.
Shoot our shot at his wife.
Yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. But she doesn't have social media.
Oh, great.
She doesn't?
No.
That
Looks
is
like we gotta
so
mail
weird.
letters or
That's just so weird to me.
We can send a
send a
dove.
bird.
We
Yeah.
can send a dove with
Harry
a little note.
Potter
scroll.
style.
Please come tonight. Look.
Yeah, that
Here's
would get
the
us some
PA.
traction.
Yeah.
We all just start shooting
Wait.
out to everybody.
Okay,
Every celebrity.
Egging on to that,
Mm?
how do you think they trained the birds to do that? Like back in the day, like was that an actual like form of communication, or is
Yeah.
this just like a rumor?
No, it was.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like actually
Wait, really?
I read
That's
like
what I'm
this
saying.
I
No,
know they did
listen.
it by like horse, but
I read like this whole thing about how humans really abandon pigeons
Mm.
because we did domesticate them. And then we like cast them
yeah.
away.
I only
Seriously.
I've never seen a
And it's-
pigeon
I mean,
unless
so
they're in
serious.
New York City.
My mom's
Ever.
husband like races them. It's
Huh?
crazy.
Really?
He raced yeah.
Wait. Are you the one that told me this story? I know if you're not, I know someone else who told me who like races birds and like they like he will literally. It was my coworker. Yeah, his like mom's friend
Uh-huh.
has like a farm of pigeons.
Wow.
And like will literally train them to like
Yeah.
like a boomerang. Like they like
Yeah.
fly up and then they fly down and then they like
It's true.
they like have races.
They're really smart.
Yes, and they like
Yeah.
to like fly around the country and whoever
Yeah.
comes back first is the winning
The
pigeon.
winner. He's literally won
Yeah.
like a few.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
When he told me that, I was like, "There's no way that's real. Like, you're
Right.
definitely lying to me right now.
No.
They don't race pigeons."
Yes, they do.
so were pigeons like messenger birds then?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
That's pretty
crazy.
cool.
Imagine like, imagine explaining your phone to like a Victorian child. Like,
You can't.
you can't. You
You
literally can't. Like most of the
No.
stuff, social media, TikTok, they'd probably be like, "Huh?
They
Culture shock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's insane."
Can you like imagine like, what was it, like the bubonic plague, or was that the black where they wore like those masks? Do you know what I'm talking
Yeah, the
about?
Like
black
like when they looked like a crow.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's
I think that
so
was-
scary.
That is scary.
I think it
saw-
was the. I think it was the.
I think it's a black plague. Yeah.
It was the
think-
black.
yeah,
It was the
yeah,
black
yeah.
plague. That is so scary.
girl.
Like imagine.
I've seen some crazy things on campus before, right? And I
What?
literally saw someone dressed up with that, and I wasn't even surprised. Like you see the most craziest things on campus,
That
but, like
is
that
so
like really
scary.
like took me back to like 1880, and I was like, what is going on?
I literally probably like screeched and like
Yeah.
ran in the opposite direction.
I
That's
did
terrifying.
turn away really quickly.
Can you just imagine like somebody like coming to like make you feel better, and they're wearing that?
That would
Like I would like probably have a heart attack.
yeah.
Yeah.
That would be the reason, not the black plague.
It
That would
would
be
be
the
the heart
reason.
attack.
That's the one. Do you guys like scary movies then?
Oh,
I
I
love
love
scary
scary
Me
movies.
too.
Okay, what's your
So-
favorite scary movie?
Mm.
Or
love-
you can give top 5.
I love the Insidious series.
Okay.
Yeah. And The Conjuring is really good.
The Conjuring's great as
Conjuring's
well.
good.
I think I've watched it so many times that like I don't even think it's scary anymore. Like I
just
find like the
enjoy it.
like the little like smallest things, like when the one lady like when the mom like fell down the steps, like
Yeah.
that scene's like kind of funny now. Like it's not scary, like the door like shut.
Oh, yeah.
like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Yeah,
about? Like she's
yeah.
like, oh, and like oh.
It's just not like
The acting's horrible,
yeah,
but like it's a good movie.
it is. I've been watching scary movies with my grandpa since I was like 5.
Oh.
Like normal 5-year-olds should be watching like I don't know,
VeggieTales.
fucking Elmo.
Yeah.
Five
And
is
he's, like,
crazy for
Five
scary
is
movies.
He's like, yeah, sit down and watch Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm like, oh, okay. So I like grew up with it. So Halloween is just a classic.
Mhm.
Like it's just a classic. And even like the Scream movies, classics.
Okay. Yeah.
But like newer ones, I really like. What did I really like? I really liked Hereditary.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
Oh my god, did you
That's
see
a good
that?
one.
Where her
Yeah.
head came up. Yeah, I really liked Hereditary.
I've recently gotten into scary movies, horror movies,
Love
like
them.
very recently, and I love them.
I'm more of like
trying
a
to think of,
comedy
like,
kind
a-
of gal,
a
but,
comedy?
but I do like
Like
horror movies.
comedy movies or stand-up
Mhm.
comedy?
Both.
Both?
Okay.
I love
Both.
stand-up comedy.
Same.
Have you ever been to like a show, a stand-up comedy show?
I have. It wasn't like any. I mean, I guess he is like kind of big now, but like, what was his name? Jeffrey Dunham.
Oh, yeah,
my
he's
The guy with,
hilarious.
like the puppets
yeah.
and stuff. I saw
Yeah.
him in like 9th grade, and I.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were about to say something completely
no,
different.
I know.
I think he was in
Like,
Hershey
I
not
was
too
like,
long
wait.
ago, actually.
Yeah, that's where I saw him.
Oh,
It
okay.
was like New Year's Eve, like 2018.
Oh.
Yeah, it was a while ago, but it was a good time. I want to see Adam Sandler.
Mm-hmm.
Dude.
I actually, so
him.
I do too. He's like my favorite comedian.
and he's getting old.
I know it makes me sad,
Makes me so sad.
but they're making a Happy Gilmore too.
Really?
Yes, and I saw this thing like popping through on my Snapchat.
Okay.
And it was like an ad, and
Mhm.
it for like an extra in the background of Happy Gilmore
What?
too. I signed up. And again, Paige,
Shit.
stop. I'm not even kidding. I did sign
Shoot
up.
a shot, girl.
And then like I got an email to like do a Zoom, and like I was on the Zoom,
oh.
and I was like so close. And they were like, okay, well you have to do like a portfolio, and if you want to be like a model, like we have to have headshots and this and this. And I literally said to them, oh, and they were like, you have to give like it's us $90, blah blah.
What?
Yeah, for the portfolio to like be built and all this and that. And I
Right.
literally said to her, I was like, girl, like I'm sorry, I just really wanted to meet Adam Sandler. Like
That's fair.
I was like, I
Maybe he'll
didn't
do a meet and greet
That's
someday.
fair.
Yeah.
Great birthday gift idea for
Okay. So still on the topics of like television,
Mhm.
have you guys watched Euphoria?
I love Euphoria.
You watched it?
And I'm actually so upset Angus Cloud passed away.
He's
I cried.
He
Me too.
he's
I
an
genuinely-
angel.
He is.
And he was such a pure person.
So is Mac Miller.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Same energy, right?
Yep.
Anytime anyone brings up Angus Cloud, it's always like Mac
Okay.
Miller.
Yep.
Is
I'm
the
gonna-
following.
They're twins.
I swear.
Yeah.
I thought the same thing as soon as I watched the show. But I love Euphoria. I just find it so real.
I'm gonna
Everything
ask,
about that show.
what character do you think you would be?
Me?
If you could pick a character that you are, like who would you be?
Can I do like past me and like now me?
Yes.
Okay. Past me, Rue. 100%.
Okay.
Now, okay, I wasn't as bad as Rue. Don't think that, but I would say
This is
Rue.
judgment free zone.
And now what was that one girl's name? I forget.
Lexi.
No.
No.
Lexi?
Which one?
Her best friend.
Lexi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do give me Lexi vibe. I love Lexi.
Yeah.
All right. Your turn.
I'm a Maddie. Just kidding. I don't know. But my favorite character was Dominic Fike. You know his
Okay.
character,
Yeah.
Elliot? Was
Yeah.
it?
Is
Yeah.
so-
That's my favorite. He's my favorite. I
He's
saw him in concert.
Did you really?
Like back
How
in
was it?
2018, I've been a Dominic Fike fan for as long as I can remember.
He is such a
and
good
he showed up in
artist.
Euphoria, and I was like, "What?"
When people were like talking so bad about that song, I was loving it. I was like, Harmon, I was like, yeah.
That
this
song
is a
made me
great
cry.
song. It
I'm
was
not
really
gonna
good.
lie. During that show, I
Yeah.
cried so much during that show.
Oh my god, it's
I'm
so
emotional.
real. Like even the fight between the mom and the sisters.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oh my god, this is so real.
Yeah.
I've never seen a
it's
show.
raw.
It is, and
I've
I'm
never
like,
seen a show like
didn't the
capture
producer pass away too? So like, there's not gonna. I'm pretty sure the producer.
Yeah,
passed
one
away
of them
too.
did.
So
Yeah.
I don't think they're. I think they're canceling the show,
And
which
then
is so
Kat
disheartening.
isn't coming
I
back.
just saw something
Yeah.
today about that. I think they are filming still. I'm
No,
pretty
they
sure.
need to just stop.
Okay, fair. I saw that Zendaya's sister in the show.
She's not coming back
She's
either.
not coming back either.
There's so many people not
Really?
returning. It's like, but Euphoria truly was a you had to be there moment.
Yeah.
Like it was so captivating. Like
Yeah.
every Sunday.
Yep.
every
Let's go.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Me
you're
and
right.
my old roommates would
Uh-huh.
literally have like Euphoria day.
Yeah.
No, like
we-
absolutely.
Mhm.
I remember when was it season 2 came out, and I distinctly remember I was in Tampa, Florida. I was at my aunt's house, and was just airing, and it like crashed. Like HBO Max like crashed because there were so many people trying to get on to watch it. I was like, oh, they're gonna piss me off.
like we gotta watch this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Guys, I know, I'm sorry, but we have to have a closing now because we're at an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
So
We're gonna go to now. We're gonna go downtown.
We're gonna go downtown. Thanks
Mine is
for
at
watching.
bourbon.
$1 drink.
$1 drinks at bourbon.
$1 drinks.
Well, I just wanted to thank them for coming on the show.
Thanks for having us.
Of course. It was a pleasure having y'all. Y'all need to come back and we can keep this conversation going.
Yeah.
Tune in to Night Look Radio Podcast.
Word.
Stop.
She's cracking me up.
Peace.